But being a platinum member, it's been 1.5 year. The biggest changes that ALOA learnings I implemented in my life.
Mm.
One biggest one being at work. I would always like complain and crib like the other person they said like so the boss is toxic, work culture is toxic, or people are this that. When I applied these triggers, then I stopped complaining. It's everything in my head how I
Wow.
see it. So let me just focus what is priority. Then I just started putting the skills that I need to learn why I'm doing this job.
Wow.
Because it is the passion. It is what I wanted to do in my life when I was struggling a lot during my
Mm.
education. So I started being more grateful about this is something I made a choice and I want
Wow.
to accept. When the
Wow.
work became very toxic as people, I started looking them, it's them. It's
Yep.
their insecurities,
Yep.
it is their behavior, they're controlling.
Correct.
That's not, what that
Mm.
shifted so much for me.
Wow.
And then when I realized that, I cannot change the people, then I just upgraded my frequency and then I was able to quit that job and I was able to get into a big MNC.
Wow.
And just yesterday, day before yesterday, a news came. So the company I joined is Warner Brothers, and
Ooh.
2 days ago. So it's been 2 months for me in the new company. I mentioned about my biggest result also, how I changed my frequency
Right.
from a very small company to getting into my dream company I wanted to.
Wow.
So for the last 2 months, everyone in the organization were just so much anxious that the companies put up for sale, who is going to acquire, whether people are going to have their job or
Mm.
not. A lot was going on. Everyone were just talking, and I'm like, okay, if it gets acquired, if we lose job, we'll find another job. When it comes there, we will see it. And then
Amazing.
2 days ago, everyone feared except Netflix, anyone can get acquired. And the announcement came Netflix is acquiring Warner Brothers.
Ooh.
People were like so upset. And some of the friends who know me, they were messaging me, hey, is everything okay? So, like, it's blissful, great.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd be part of Netflix. If it doesn't happen, at least then on partial time, I'll be part of Netflix.
Yes. Amazing.
And in fact, a week ago, somebody asking me which OTT that you work, is it Netflix? And I said, like, yeah, soon. This was just 15, 20 days ago. Now it
Amazing.
just became like part, like, okay, I'm part of Netflix.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
so that's something. Another thing with parents, every time my mother, father did fight, and my mother says something that how she was treated by my sister or my father, it used to trigger me all my childhood trauma of my father, abusing my mother, and then why she's tolerating, I would become rebel, and it used to boil my blood.
Correct.
So just yesterday, something that my mother spoke about, a fight or some sort of things that he asked her to leave the house. And I was like, wait, that's how he is the person, right? What is new? He's 60 years and we have been seeing him for 40 years, the same behavior.
Wow.
And I was just telling my mother, it didn't bother me at all. I just told my mother,
Amazing.
okay, take a break, come to me, and then we'll spend some time. Let him
Amazing.
be. That's the person he is, right? So don't lose your peace. Just let him be.
Wow. What is the point of getting angry with the same traffic every day for 60 years, right?
Exactly. It's like for 40 years we have been seeing that man.
Yeah.
We have in fact seen worst. He
Yes.
doing worse things. And I said like, I think he's still sober. I think let's just let him be. And I just told her, cook
Amazing.
what you like. And if you want to, we'll just come over. We'll
Wow.
talk to him and say, yeah, let's take some space. So, thank you so much.
Congratulations. That's a big one. That's a big one.
Uh, Platinum and you both as my gurus have changed a lot of emotional and mental baggage that I was carrying for many years.
Mhm.
And the perspective that I have towards people, life, emotions, and triggers is
Wow.
very different.
I'm glad.
And just
Congratulations.
one more thing, thank you. One more thing that I ended up losing yesterday over something. I trusted a friend and I lent money, and the friends have requested me that you are working and in a good profile, you can borrow some loan as well. So I took a personal loan, gold loan, and then given them money. Yeah, this is something I did 4 years ago before joining Platinum
Mm.
Long, and so they owe me 50 lakhs. It's a big money. So in my entire life I had one other pattern is that I would give money
Mm.
without taking interest, without having any surety, without any
Mm.
assuring, and then I would just ask them. I'd feel very hesitant to
Right.
ask repay money, and this money is something I'm extreme financially so disciplined all my life
Mm,
because I had seen the worst as struggle. So
correct.
I always keep how much as a luxury or spending I need is for myself, not to show off
Mm,
other people, not to be
okay.
in power. So that's how I have been. Where people who borrow money from me at some point, I would see they're spending it for some luxury or some
Correct.
financial indiscipline that they did to, overspend and credit card bill sort of things. Then and when I ask people money and they just feel bad and then they'll just, react and gaslight
Mm,
something and just make me guilty for asking money sort of a thing I
correct.
had. And for a lot of people also, I let go of
So
money.
what did you do now? What's the bottom line for that?
Okay. So the bottom line of it is like for last 2 years I've been asking them to repay money.
Mm,
Neither they agreed that in case they cannot repay, they will register a land. That
mm,
also they have not been doing it. They're not answering calls. So, and I felt like this time I am not letting these people know the version of me who would let go of it and sit
mm.
and wait for it.
Very good.
And I'm like, if you don't do it, I'll take a legal action if I have to,
Mm,
or I will try depositing
very
show
good.
you gave. If let it bounce, I will go to any extent. They started gaslighting me, saying I'm going through emotional well-being. I said, no problem. That is when you took money, you should have known consequences. You should have a
Correct.
backup. If you don't have, I'm not responsible for how you misinterpret my
Mm,
statements. It is yours.
correct.
I want my money. If you think I'm chasing money, behind money I'm saying things, let it be.
Yes.
That is my hard-earned money. I took loan. You chased me and
Brilliant.
followed up to take a loan and given to me. And I want my money in a land form, in a money form, but I'm not giving you extension. I'll come sit outside your home. Don't think that I'm that weak person. It is my
Wow.
so
Brilliant.
and I didn't feel guilty even when this person called out, you're commenting I'm feeling suicidal and my mental health is like, no, dude.
Mm,
When I trusted you, given you without surety, now it is your turn to return to my
amazing. Good job.
all this emotion. So
Awesome.
that's one thing. I felt a bit that, did it trigger me? Am I being too rude or too harsh
Mm,
on money? So that's when again I joined the LOA yesterday. I said,
mm,
no, no, I just need some clarity. Let me leave it aside and
mm.
let me just focus on my classes
Emotional
again.
frequency. Amazing.
Emotional.
Congratulations. This is a very different Kavita compared to who had joined. And how long has it been since you joined Platinum now?
It's been a year and a half for me now.
Wow. Brilliant. A completely different personality now. Brilliant. Amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm sure not only will you get this money back, but the important part is because you're a new person, you'll not repeat these mistakes now.